Oh, yes.
There we go. All right. So I wanted to talk to you today about, is it right for students and teachers to befriend each other on social media? In my humble opinion, absolutely not. This should not be allowed. My wife's a teacher, a junior high teacher, and I'm very passionate about my opinion on it. For one, I believe it opens up the doors to a friendship outside of school, which we all know where that leads. You have a lot of young teachers and a lot of older kids, especially in high school, that we see it all over the news all the time. It starts with them. You look into it, 90% of the time it starts with social media. They're friends on social media. Maybe they get together after school, yada yada. Next thing we know, the teacher is being arrested and is one of your nice people down there. Kids do not respect social media the way that it was intended to be made. They treat it as a bragging board, as a way to make connections with older people. Teachers will sometimes fall into the trap of wanting to be younger again, wanting to go back into their high school days or their junior high days, and missing that friendships they had and that sort of thing. So I think when you get into the social media aspect of it, it allows them to think they're younger than they are, and they fall back mentally. In their mentality, they feel younger, so they start connecting with these kids more and more. And eventually that leads to them being friends on social media. Maybe they start going to the stores where the younger kids shop and they start buying clothes that may not be appropriate for school. It's a professional setting, but there's a lot of teachers that wear outfits that should not be allowed in school. You take all of these things and roll them into a perpetual snowball effect. It just keeps getting more and more out of control. And it all comes down to social media. The teachers should not be allowed to befriend their students on social media. So, you're welcome.